Today I am joined by.
Juho, Swan Swallow the Sun.
It's great to be chatting to you this evening. It's 2021 was the last time Swallow the Sun released an album. You've come back with a major vengeance with Shining. How excited are you about this release?
I'm very excited. It's really fun to do kind of like new, completely new way of doing things, and kind of things are looking really bright. So I'm really optimistic, and it's going to be fun.
I mean, I get sent through loads of albums a week. But as soon as I heard yours, Innocence is Long Forgotten, I was instantly hooked. And you've just released the third single with Melancholy. So how pleased are you with the feedback from fans so far and media?
Yeah, it's been good. At first, people were kind of like apprehensive about the little change in style we had, but it's in the end, it's the band is sounding quite same, but the production maybe not so. So it's like it took a while for people to like realize that, oh, this is the same stuff, but it's like perhaps a little bit more bright, or little bit more maybe easy to digest. What like what comes to the singles at least.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Well, I've got the album. I've like listened to it loads. I still think probably Innocence is Long Forgotten is still my favorite. It is a fantastic album. Um, there's definitely parallels there with Amorphis a little bit. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Just a tad. I'm a big Amorphis fan, so that's why I love the album more than anything. And your
Yeah,
earlier stuff, your earlier stuff. Um, so what would you say is your favorite track on the album today, and why?
that's a good question. I yeah, I don't know. I actually like Innocence, the first single, a lot. It's like for me at least, it's like it start it's the start of something new and exciting, and a little bit more brighter, and we're kind of like walking towards the light for once once,
Uh,
which we haven't done ever as a band. So it feels exciting. So I have to pick that one at least for now. But let's see when the tours like start and we get to play every song from the album, and I'm sure it will change then. But
Absolutely. And you're going to be hosting a unique and exclusive event at the beautiful Alex Santaran Theatre in Helsinki on October the 16th. That sounds amazing. Do you plan to have that live stream?
no, it's uh, actually like the place got picked because uh we had like these ballet shows at Swallow the Sun there,
Right.
and it's a really beautiful place, and it's like lots of history, and it's just like the right place to like bring like the first listens of the album to the fans and people. So it's like I'm sure it's going to be just like exclusive for people who buy the tickets to get there, and
Right.
it will be a nice evening with the fans, and we have like Q&As, and we hang out with the fans, and people get to talk about the album, and we get to talk about the album, and I'm sure it's going to be fantastic.
That'd be amazing. I bet that's a sellout, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's yet, but it's I'm quite sure it's going to be. So
Definitely.
people should be quite quick, because it's not like a really huge place. So
No.
so we those ballet shows we did there, they were all sold out. So it's I'm sure that like the size of the place is going to like dictate the situation. It's bound to be sold out, but.
Okay, that's amazing. So you've been working with Dan Lancaster, of course. All the bands will say this is the album, but would you say Shining is the ultimate Swallow the Sun album?
No, actually, I think that Swallow the Sun is kind of we have always been making albums that are like should be listened to as whole,
Yeah,
and you cannot kind of like pick a single song from the album to like represent the album or anything like that. So I'm going to say that like if someone is like into Swallow the Sun, they should like listen to the whole catalog and like maybe like read the lyrics and kind of like go a little bit deeper because it's like it's a whole story, the whole band's catalog. So it's like it's really hard to. It's the same if like you don't have like a single point in someone's life that it's like the most like um, the best part of their life or something like that. It's kind of, you want to like look at the whole thing. So I'm sure it's going to be one of like those points that is like really exciting and it's new and like hopeful point. But I can't say that it's like what we don't know where it's going to lead. So it's like we'll see. We'll have to see
Right.
what comes next.
Okay, so when he head out on tour, he going to the USA, he got a massive tour over there. Why do you think you've got such a huge following in the States?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. So I have never like thought of the States as a place where they like melancholic music
No,
or
I didn't really. I was quite
yeah,
surprised. Yeah.
yeah. So it's like we have always been like we have this joke in the band that no one is going to listen Swallow the Sun under a palm tree, but it's like weird. Maybe like it's human nature. We like like-minded people are everywhere. So
Yeah,
and the states are so huge that
true.
you're bound to found the people there. So it's always been good to us, and it's going to be awesome to get back there again.
You've been formed quite a long time now, over 10 years, isn't it? Within that time, the whole industry in the world has changed beyond recognition, and especially when like people listen to music on YouTube, Spotify, whatever. They just like click through after listening for like I don't know, not even a minute sometimes. So how risky was it, and is it at times when you're just putting a whole album out? Does it worry you that it's going to get the attention that it rightly deserves from media more than anything?
Yeah, I actually I think that like on the surface level of the music industry, or like perhaps like the music industry has changed to like like the industry is thinking that like you need short songs and you
Mm,
need just like a fast food culture and perhaps like the numbers online kind of like make one think that you should be like participating in that.
yeah,
But I don't think that it's like I think that the faster the industry uh, is going and the more that we are like we are pushed like this fast food culture, I think like at least metal fans are like not go like not taking part in that. I think that's like TikTok people and like the really young people who aren't perhaps listening to music
no,
like
definitely not. Have
like
you heard
metal.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
Fans don't
It's like
shit out there.
there is just some number like turning on
Yeah,
TikTok feed or so, but they aren't like listening. But like
no,
the true fans and the people who are really into music, I think they are still there and they are still listening to the albums. And it's like I'm sure that if people have like forgotten albums or music or like long form stuff, it's going to come back because
I agree.
people who are like really into it, they can appreciate it. So and those are the people we are making the music for. So is uh I think it's like perhaps the TikTok stuff is like more like marketing and
Yeah,
like the album stuff and what we are doing is it's deeper than that. So
absolutely. It is deep music. And like you've said with this album, it's sort of like you've turned it around a bit and it's a bit more happier. What's made the change? What's been the factor that's made that change, do you think?
yeah, I actually think that like it's like the main guy making the music is Juha, the other guitar player,
Oh,
and I think it's like the band's music and the feelings kind of like reflect his moods and his feelings, and so he's in a much perhaps brighter place in his life at the
mm,
moment, and like and on the other hand, we as a band we're like ready to kind of like see where this goes and like try to turn a new page and do something exciting for us as well.
yeah,
So it's just like a perfect storm of different things happening at the same time, and it has made us really optimistic, and the album also reflects that. So I think it's like both those things.
brilliant. Okay, so going back to be out on the road, who is the most annoying habit when you're out on the road?
Who has the most annoying?
Yeah, yeah,
Um, I, I always say that the best and the worst part of being on tour is the people, but it is you are so tightly knit group when you are on the road that it's like some days someone you fucking hate the guy is like what are you doing, like shouting in the middle of the night in the bus. I'm trying to sleep, and like the next day you're like best buddies, like hugging and like crying, and this is the best thing that has happened ever. And so it's like perhaps like I don't know. I'm trying to think of something like more concrete to tell, because it's like maybe like the most annoying things are perhaps like related to sleeping and like not being able to sleep. So,
yeah,
so it's sometimes it like the other bands that are on the tour, and some of our our guys like to party sometimes. So
yeah.
it's for me who doesn't drink on tours. It's like can be quite annoying, but I understand. I totally get the whole thing, having fun and doing that stuff, but sometimes it's annoying.
I can imagine, man. It would drive me insane. It really would. Um, all right. Okay, so where was I? So I missed that. Right. So you've played like obviously a lot of festivals and a lot of places all around the world. But what would you say has been one of the highlights of playing live? One of the best shows you've ever played?
The first one to come to mind is perhaps Tuska Festival in Helsinki. It
Right.
was like the I guess it was, yeah, it has to be the previous time or the last time we played there, and it's like it was, the feeling was weird. You got the feeling on stage that something like bigger has happened to the band when
Hmm.
we played. It was like a huge crowd and everyone was so into it, and the like through the whole show, and it felt like surreal. So I'll have to say that's the first one to come to mind. So
Brilliant. What's the weirdest venue you've ever played? You must have had a few.
yeah, I've been through quite a many weird. But I remember one place in I guess it was in Canada. We played that like uh, it has it had like at least like 50 pinball machines all over like everywhere, and we were like kind of playing in the middle of the pinball machines, and then
Right.
like like a good crowd like came there to see the metal bands. It's like what is happening? Why are there so many pinball machines here? Why are people like coming to see a metal show here? But it worked somehow. But that was kind of like weird
Cool.
place.
Cool. So who would be the ultimate band to go out on tour with then, dead or alive?
Tool for
Yeah,
me.
brilliant.
Yeah, that's one of my all-time favorite bands, and I think that Swallow the Sun and Tool would fit together like really well. So I'll have to say that.
Absolutely. Aside from Swallow the Sun, do you have any other side projects?
Yeah. Actually, I have several. I play in this band called Before the Dawn, which is like this melodic death metal kind of thing with clean vocals and growling, and then I have like black metal band called I Am the Night.
Yeah, I have to check that out. Cool.
Yeah. Usually, if you're into 90s black metal, like
Yeah, I like the
em-
old stuff. I kind of get ready with the recent stuff so much. But yeah, I like
yeah,
90s.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Emperor or
Yeah.
Destruction and that stuff. We all love that, and that's a cool band. I'm in as well. So those are like the three ones that are active at the moment. So, but I like to keep myself busy. So I'm constantly like playing on albums and playing shows and doing stuff with other bands as well because
Yeah.
I don't because I have to.
Amazing. Okay, then. So if there was like a heavy metal song about yourself, what would it be called? Like a made up song?
Come again?
If there was like a heavy metal song about yourself, what would it be called? Like a made up
About
song
my
about you? Yeah.
about me.
Yeah. What would it be called?
It would be called like um it would need some it would have to do something to do with coffee at least like black coffee. It- oh, I'm trying to like um fire pit of black coffee and skulls. That's my
Brilliant.
answer.
Okay. All right. So if you were stuck in solitary confinement for 1 week, but you can have two albums with you, which would you take?
The solitary kind of confinement
A
for a
week.
week
Yeah.
or
Which two albums would you take with you?
albums.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Sorry, I don't know if I can swear.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Uh,
don't do easy questions.
yeah, but it's good. It's good. I'm learning something about myself here. So, but okay. I'll say Tool Lateralus. That's one of my all-time favorite albums, and um, I'd take Do you know the band Dirtheim scored?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, their latest album, Black Medium Current. That's
Brilliant. That's good.
yeah, I'd take those two.
Brilliant. All right. So going back to the album, the album cover, that's quite interesting. Whose hand is that? Is that one of your wife's?
No, actually, it isn't. It's if you seen like video from our previous album called "This House Has No Home,"
Right.
but there is like the actress who is like on the video. It's her hands.
Ah,
So
okay. That's brilliant. Just wondering if it's like one of your wives or girlfriends saying, well, why can't we have a part of this?
yeah, yeah.
All
That
right.
but it would have made perfect sense. But yeah, I sometimes you need to do these things quick and
Yeah,
there's no to
exactly.
planning. So
Yeah, exactly, man. All right. So then, can you then give me 4 words to describe Shining?
come again.
You give me 4 words to describe Shining. 4 words.
4 words.
Yeah.
Um, bright. Um, spectre. Hope and new.
Brilliant. Mate, so it's got 5 quick round questions now, yeah? So it's either or either. So the first one is, do you prefer festivals or small intimate gigs?
Small intimate gigs.
Vinyl or digital?
That's a tough one. I'll say vinyl. I like both, but I vinyl.
All right. I know you like coffee. I'm a coffee addict as well. So I've changed this for beer. Do you prefer a sauna or coffee?
Coffee.
Yeah. Torplicani or Lordy?
What was the first one?
Torp, I said it wrong. Torplicani? Torplicani? Is that right? Why can't I
No.
say it right? No. Sorry. All right. Tory Sass. Sorry. Tory Sass or Lordy?
Turisas.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And the final one, since you're from Finland, is Lapland or Lapland?
Lapland.
All right, mate. I want to thank you so much for your time. And again, congratulations on the album. Do you have any final words for your fans, our viewers, and listeners?
Yeah, people keep buying albums and go see shows and like show your support and don't just listen through Spotify because it's like it all helps. It's good if you listen and it's great. It's great, but it's like the it's really hard to like push your music forward if no one is buying anything. Because it's like we live in a world that where like money unfortunately is important for us to like get some bread and roof over our heads. So it's really sad to me that like my favorite bands are struggling. So you don't need to go out and buy Swallow the Sun stuff, but go buy Tool stuff or something that you love.